During the 17th and 18th centuries, long-distance ocean voyages pushed European sailors into some of the harshest conditions in the world, giving rise to the real fears and traditions that later fueled legends like the Wandering Captain and the Eternal Ship. Naval expeditions during this era were risky, slow, and brutally demanding. The journey around the Cape of Good Hope was especially feared. It was one of the most dangerous sea routes on Earth, marked by rogue waves, violent tempests, and unpredictable currents that destroyed countless ships from Portugal, the Netherlands, Britain, and Spain. Records from Dutch East India Company logs describe weeks of storms where crews were unable to eat warm food, repair torn rigging, or even stand on deck without being washed overboard. Many ships simply disappeared, leaving their fates to rumor and imagination. Sailors often coped with the uncertainty by creating stories that explained the disappearances, and one of the strongest themes was that of a captain who refused nature's limits, pushed too far, and paid with his soul. Life on real ships could feel endless. Crews lived in cramped wooden hulls where heat, dampness, and sickness spread quickly. Scurvy was a constant threat, killing more sailors than battle. Food spoiled quickly, leaving men with meals of hard biscuits, salted meat, and whatever water had not yet turned sour. Rum became a standard ration because it made the living conditions more bearable and kept morale steady during long stretches without land. Historical records from the British Royal Navy show that sailors were allowed a daily measure of rum, diluted with water to create grog. This routine became part of life at sea, and the promise of reaching port for fresh supplies and brief comfort was often the only thing men looked forward to. Navigation mistakes were another danger. Before accurate marine chronometers, determining longitude was guesswork. A small error could throw a ship hundreds of miles off course. Crews sometimes realized too late that they were sailing into reefs, hostile waters, or storms they could not escape. When a ship vanished after such a mistake, the absence of news for months or years left friends and families to wonder what had happened. Over time, these gaps in knowledge helped create the idea of ghost ships, vessels that kept sailing even after death. Captains carried the heaviest burden. Maritime law placed full responsibility on them, and many chose to stay aboard sinking ships rather than abandon their crews. This tradition strengthened the idea that a captain's spirit remained tied to his vessel. Reports from British, German, and Dutch sailors even described sightings of damaged ships appearing through mist and disappearing again, likely mirages caused by atmospheric conditions. But to the men who witnessed them, these visions were signs that the sea never truly released those it claimed.